The Last Engineer, Season 1, Episode 4. Watching. Seattle restaurant, afternoon. Erick sits across from Connie. Both already know what the other is. The dark proximity buzz fades once Erick focuses on her. She's composed, controlled. She is not pretending to be human, but she is trying to appear calm, Erick said. You shouldn't have come, she breathes. I needed to, Erick asks. You were followed? She nods. To the airport in Los Angeles. He looked at her. Then they know you're here. They know I came to Seattle. They don't know why. Erick studies her. If you're seen with me, you lose whatever protection you had. I know, Connie replied. She leans forward slightly. Please. I'm not my father. That line lands. Erick already knows whose daughter she is, her scent told him. Erick thinks. Fast. If he leaves first, Khan's watchers will follow him. That creates a gap. He pulls out his phone, calls Hawk. Tower. Hawk's office. Hawk answers. Mac nearby. Erick's voice came through the phone. I need Roger. Where? The restaurant on 4th. I need him to pick her up. Mac asks. Her? Erick continues. Black sedan. Like an Uber. Hawk answers. Understood. Back at the restaurant, Erick looks at Connie. When I leave, wait. A car will come. Don't move until it does. Connie asked with a curious tone. Where am I going? Somewhere safe, Erick said evenly. The watchers. On the street in front of the restaurant, 2 watchers are present. Khan's human surveillance. Across the street, another watcher. Barnhill's people. And down the block, a street musician. Playing guitar. Watching everything. He sees Khan's watcher. Watchers watching Erick. Who Erick met inside was anyone's guess. He says nothing. Just keeps playing. Erick leaves. Connie's extraction. Erick exits the restaurant. Khan's watcher immediately follows him. Just like Erick expected, they trail him all the way back to 4th Avenue Tower. Across the street, the watcher settles into a cafe, waiting, watching the entrance. Inside the restaurant, Connie waits. Minutes pass. Then a black sedan pulls up. Roger steps out, casual, professional. He comes into the restaurant. Looking around, he sees a woman alone. Roger. Walking up to the woman. Miss, you call for a driver? She nods and stands. Outside, he opens the door. She gets in. The car drives away. No one from Khan's side sees her leave, but the musician makes note of who climbed in the car and smiled. Secure parking. Tower. The security door rolls up. Roger drives in. Door closes behind them. Waiting in the garage. Erick, Lauren, Diana. Connie steps out, thanking Roger. She freezes when she sees Diana. Connie breathes, You're alive. Diana nods. Yes. Connie looks to Erick. Everything is suddenly real. Barnhill. Hotel room. Night. Barnhill receives a report. Connie left the restaurant. A car picked her up. Destination? 4th Avenue Tower. He sits back, thinking. Defection? Abduction? He doesn't know. But he knows this. She went willingly. Mexico City. Khan's office. Night. Khan learns his daughter is in Seattle. Circe tells Khan she'll learn. Tower. Erick's office. Connie sits across from Erick. Lauren and Diana present. Erick studies her. Erick asks, Do you believe you made the right decision? Connie holds his gaze. She doesn't answer right away. Security room. Hawk and Mac stand over monitors. Erick enters. Hawk looks up. Hawk asks. She's in? Temporarily. Erick continues. She will not stay here. Mac raises an eyebrow. That seems counterintuitive. It is safer. For her and us. Hawk understands before Mac does. You're giving her daylight. Erick nods. He looks at Hawk carefully. She has a colleague at the Seattle Museum of Ancient History. Hawk nods slowly. He sees the shape. Erick went on. Arrange an interview, public record, social media mention if possible. Mac exhales lightly. Make it look academic. Erick looks at Mac. Yes. Book her at a hotel, separate from here. Hawk nods. Security? Hawk asks. Erick thinks a moment. Passive. You don't trust her. I don't yet know her. Hawk nods. Understood. Erick seems to look at something in his head. Watch her as you would an adversary in orbit. That line lands. Measured, precise, controlled. Mac half smiles. That's cold. Erick doesn't smile. It is balanced. Hotel room. Night. A clean, understated hotel room. Connie stands near the window, looking out at Seattle. The door closes softly behind Diana. Connie doesn't turn immediately. He doesn't trust me. Not accusation, just recognition. Diana steps further inside. She's still recovering, but steady. Truthfully, no. He doesn't trust easily. Connie finally turns. There's vulnerability there. Then why am I here? Diana studies her carefully. Because if he believed you were lying, you would not be. That lands. Connie processes it. Deanna continues as Connie looks out the window at the black SUV in the parking lot. Their protection. And time. Connie tilts her head slightly. Time for what? Diana's answer is simple. For you to think. Deanna went on. You left your father. That isn't a moment. It's a fracture. Connie swallows. Erick is giving you space to decide if you meant it. And if I didn't? Diana's voice remains calm. Then you walk away. That hits harder than any threat. Connie understands what that means. No cage, no coercion, no forced allegiance, free will. The thing Khan never truly allowed. Diana said softly. He wouldn't have gone to this length if he didn't believe you were telling the truth. Connie's composure steadies, a breath. Connie glances at her, then goes back to looking out the window. He's different than I expected. Diana allows the faintest smile. Yes. A long pause. Outside, the city hums. Connie stands there, not captive, not fully accepted, but given room. And that room may be the most foreign thing she's ever experienced. He pushed through the door into a crowd of people, police officers and mayhem. A desk sergeant seized the man in the faded leather jacket and waved him over. Detective, you have a message. Al Carlson walks over, his badge showing on his belt. It doesn't make any sense, but I didn't take it. All it says is call the bird. Crank Al says, and without taking the message, walks back to his desk. He gave to junior detectives each a file and tells them the cases are theirs now. He slips away, leaving the two men with confused looks on their faces. He slips into the empty conference room and dials from memory. A man picks it up. Hawk here. Al was all he said back. Come to the nest. Transport waiting at the usual place. Neither said goodbye, just hung up. Al left the room and crossed the busy room full of detectives, walking into an office that said Captain without knocking and closing the door behind him. Remember that time off you wanted me to take? This time off or personal? Both. All right, I'll sign it. Get out of here and knock next time. An hour later, at a private airport, he got out of a cab, walked up to the jet on the tarmac. AA shield with RS in the middle brightly painted on the tail, nodded his head to the pilot standing next to the ladder and climbed aboard. Seeing a file folder on the seat, he picked it up and began to read. This is Rusty, and you are listening to Rusty's Mind. Join us for Episode 5. If you liked what you have heard, give it a like and share it with your friends. Good night.